Picture this. You wake up tomorrow morning and check your bank account. Instead of the usual anxiety-inducing number staring back at you, there's enough money to buy whatever you want, travel anywhere, and never worry about bills again. Sounds impossible? Here's the harsh reality most people won't tell you. The biggest obstacle between you and wealth isn't your salary, your education, or even the economy. It's the 13 financial mistakes you're probably making right now without even realizing it. And today, I'm going to expose every single one of them. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. How many times have you wondered why some people seem to effortlessly build wealth while others struggle their entire lives? The answer isn't luck or inheritance, it's about avoiding the wealth-destroying habits that keep 90% of people broke. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's been sabotaging your financial future and how to fix it starting today. Let's jump into the first wealth killer that's probably draining your bank account as we speak. Mistake number 1 is living paycheck to paycheck by choice. Notice I said by choice because here's what most people don't understand. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't always about how much you make. It's about how much you spend relative to what you earn. I know people making 6 figures who are broke and people making 40,000 who are building serious wealth. The difference? One group spends everything they make while the other group pays themselves first. When you spend every dollar that comes in, you're essentially telling the universe that you don't deserve to keep any of your hard-earned money. You're training your brain to see money as something that flows through your hands instead of something that stays and grows. Wealthy people flip this script. They save and invest first, then spend what's left. This single mindset shift separates the wealthy from the wage slaves. The second mistake is treating your car like a status symbol instead of transportation. Here's a brutal truth that might sting. Your car is not an investment. It's a depreciating liability that loses value the second you drive it off the lot. Yet millions of people take out massive loans to drive vehicles they can't afford, thinking it makes them look successful. Meanwhile, they're hemorrhaging money on car payments, insurance, maintenance, and depreciation. I've seen people spend more on their car payment than they do on rent. That's financial suicide. Wealthy people understand that cars are tools to get from point A to point B. They buy reliable used vehicles and drive them until the wheels fall off. While everyone else is impressing strangers at red lights, wealthy people are investing that car payment money and watching it compound over decades. Mistake number 3 will shock you because it's something almost everyone does. Using credit cards for lifestyle inflation. Credit cards aren't evil, but the way most people use them is financial poison. They treat credit limits like free money and rationalize purchases by saying they'll pay it off later. But later never comes, and suddenly they're trapped in a cycle of minimum payments and compound interest working against them instead of for them. The wealthy use credit cards strategically. They pay off the full balance every month, collect rewards, and build credit history. They never carry a balance unless it's a calculated business decision. If you can't pay cash for something, you probably can't afford it. Credit should be a financial tool, not a financial crutch. Number 4 is the subscription trap that's slowly bleeding your wealth away. Look at your bank statement right now. I guarantee you'll find at least 5 monthly subscriptions you either forgot about or rarely use. That $15 streaming service, the gym membership you use twice a year, the app subscription you signed up for and forgot about. These small amounts seem harmless, but they add up to hundreds or thousands of dollars annually. Wealthy people are ruthless about recurring expenses. They audit their subscriptions quarterly and cancel anything that doesn't provide clear value. They understand that small leaks can sink big ships. Every dollar you waste on unnecessary subscriptions is a dollar that could be working for you in investments. The 5th wealth killer might be happening in your living room right now. Buying brand new furniture and electronics. Walk into any furniture store and you'll see the payment plans prominently displayed. 90 days same as cash, no payments until next year, low monthly payments. These aren't deals, they're traps designed to separate you from your money over time. Rich people buy quality used items or wait until they can afford to pay cash. They know that new furniture loses 50% of its value immediately, just like cars. They shop estate sales, online marketplaces, and clearance sections. They understand that wealth isn't about having the newest stuff. It's about keeping more money in your pocket to invest and grow. Mistake number 6 is eating your wealth away literally. Food spending is one of the biggest budget busters that people don't track properly. Between restaurants, takeout, convenience store snacks, and grocery shopping without a plan, the average American spends thousands more on food than necessary. Wealthy people treat food spending like any other investment decision. They meal plan, cook at home, and understand that every dollar saved on unnecessary food expenses can be invested for their future. I'm not saying never eat out or enjoy yourself, but when dining out becomes your default instead of a planned treat, you're essentially choosing temporary pleasure over long-term wealth. Cook more meals at home, pack your lunch, and watch how much extra money you suddenly have to invest. Number 7 is the comparison trap that social media has made worse than ever. Trying to keep up with what others have is a guaranteed path to poverty. Social media shows you everyone's highlight reel while you're comparing it to your behind-the-scenes reality. People post their new cars, vacations, and purchases without showing you their debt statements, stress levels, or empty retirement accounts. Wealthy people focus on their own financial goals and ignore the noise. They know that true wealth is built in private, not displayed on social media. Instead of trying to look rich, they focus on actually becoming rich. This means making decisions based on their financial plan, not what others might think. The 8th mistake is not investing early because you think you don't have enough money. This is perhaps the most expensive mistake young people make. They think they need thousands of dollars to start investing, so they wait and wait until they have a substantial amount. Meanwhile, they miss out on years or decades of compound growth. You can start investing with as little as $50 or $100. And the key is starting now and being consistent. Someone who invests $100 a month starting at age 25 will have more money at retirement than someone who invests $300 a month starting at age 35. Time is your most powerful wealth building tool, and you can't get it back once it's gone. Number 9 is treating gambling like entertainment or investment. Whether it's lottery tickets, casino trips, or day trading stocks like a casino, gambling is a wealth destroyer disguised as fun. The lottery is literally a tax on people who can't do math. Casinos wouldn't exist if they lost money to players long term. And day trading statistics show that 90% of day traders lose money over time. Wealthy people understand that building wealth requires patience, not luck. They invest in diversified portfolios, real estate, or businesses that grow over time through fundamentals, not chance. If you want to gamble, set aside a small entertainment budget, but never confuse gambling with wealth building. Mistake number 10 might be costing you more than all the others combined. Not having multiple income streams. Relying on a single job for all your income is like building a house on one pillar. When that pillar falls, everything collapses. Wealthy people create multiple income streams through investments, side businesses, royalties, or passive income sources. This doesn't mean you need to work 100 hours a week. Start small with something that can generate income while you sleep. Buy dividend stocks, create digital products, rent out a room, or develop skills that can be monetized. The goal is to reduce your dependence on any single income source while increasing your total earning power. Number 11 is the hidden wealth killer that most people never consider. Not protecting your wealth with proper insurance and emergency funds. One medical emergency, car accident, or job loss can wipe out years of careful saving if you're not prepared. Wealthy people understand that wealth protection is just as important as wealth creation. This means having adequate health insurance, disability insurance, and liability coverage. It means maintaining an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses. These aren't just expenses, they're investments in your financial security. Without proper protection, you're one disaster away from financial ruin. The 12th mistake is letting lifestyle inflation eat your raises and bonuses. Every time you get a promotion or raise, your spending mysteriously increases to match your new income. This is why many high earners still live paycheck to paycheck. Instead of using extra income to build wealth, they upgrade their lifestyle and remain trapped in the same financial cycle. Wealthy people practice lifestyle maintenance instead of lifestyle inflation. When they earn more money, they save and invest the difference rather than spending it. They understand that every dollar of lifestyle inflation today is hundreds of dollars less in retirement due to lost compound growth. The final mistake, number 13, might be the most important one of all, not educating yourself about money and investing. Financial illiteracy is expensive. When you don't understand how money works, you make expensive mistakes. You fall for scams, pay unnecessary fees, miss investment opportunities, and make decisions based on emotion instead of knowledge. Wealthy people never stop learning about money. They read books, take courses, follow market trends, and understand the basics of investing, taxes, and wealth building. They treat financial education as seriously as their career education because they know that financial knowledge literally pays dividends. The good news is that every single one of these mistakes is completely within your control to fix. You don't need permission from your boss, a college degree, or a trust fund. You just need to make different choices starting today. Let me share something powerful with you. Wealth building isn't about making perfect decisions all the time. It's about making better decisions most of the time and avoiding the big mistakes that derail financial progress. If you can eliminate even half of these 13 wealth killers from your life, you'll be ahead of 90% of people. Start with the mistakes that cost you the most money right now. Maybe it's your car payment, maybe it's dining out, Or maybe it's not investing consistently. Pick one or two areas to focus on first, make the changes, and then tackle the next ones. Building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Remember, every wealthy person started exactly where you are now. They weren't born with secret knowledge or special advantages. They simply learned to avoid the mistakes that keep most people broke and made consistent good decisions over time. The same path is available to you. The choice is yours. You can continue making these 13 mistakes and wonder why wealth seems impossible, or you can take action today and start building the financial future you deserve. Your future self will thank you for the decision you make right now. What's the first mistake you're going to eliminate from your financial life? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more wealth-building strategies that actually work. The journey to financial freedom starts with a single step, and you've already taken it by watching this video. Now go take the next one.